Okay, I'm trying it sideways. Drew, let me know. How's this work? Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, I'm trying like a new setup. I am not as skilled as you guys, obviously. So I've been recording videos for like over a year now, and Drew said in his video today, he's like, Casey, turn your camera sideways. And I was like, really? Okay, so I'm trying it out. Also, my daughter had a birthday and she likes TikTok, and so she got a ring light. So I'm trying out her ring light. And this is just a Christmas decoration because you guys always have stuff like that. So we're gonna try it out. Anyways, hey everyone. So I've had some challenges in the last like week-ish or so. You guys know that I've been like looking for a different position, and the process is taking a really long time, and so I'm getting a little anxious about that. Work continues to be really stressful, and then you know, like with Christmas and all of that, that brings its whole other stress. And then my car on the way to Girl Scout camp broke down and somebody had to tow it home. And so it was just a really stressful week. And so I was on like some of our groups, and I entered myself into a drawing from Bridget from Birdie's Making Sense, and I won. My daughter's like Christmasing me up. That's the Grinch. We watched the Grinch. And I won. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it just came at a time that I was like really needing some like love and pumping up. And so I was really excited. So this is my winnings from Birdie's Making Sense. So on the box it says, open me already, and don't worry, she won this. And I really honestly did win it. And so this is like a little handwritten note. Casey, thank you for participating in my giveaway. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the wax melts as much as I enjoyed creating them. Happy holidays and happy melting, Bridget from Birdie's Making Sense. And like, that is so sweet. Like that's a, you know, individual personalized touch. So I have never ordered from Birdie's, but I have been like stalking her Etsy site because I got something from her, like from Lori, and it was a peppermint mocha scent that was incredible, and it really made me want to order some. So I've been kind of like watching out for that. I don't know, honey. Here's one thing about like this setup is that I'm like far more accessible to my children who love to talk to me. Anyway, so I got her card. It says happy melting, and it's got a little birdie on it, and then it gives her information. I am wondering if this is backwards for you guys. That's interesting. So maybe you'll tell me. If you have a trick, let me know. And then a pen, and I don't know, I've said this before, but I'm a pen hoe. I love pens, especially ones that write really well, and this is a Birdie's one, and it's pink. And then it gives like a little description I'll read later, but it does, like I've heard people read these before, and it just kind of talks about like what the melters are that are best to use and what to expect on her scent performance, things like that. So it came really nicely packaged with tissue paper and then bubble wrap. And man, this seems like a lot of stuff. I've seen this before, but she always sends like little cotton balls for cleanup, which is awesome, and a package of candy. And this is a Kool-Aid sucker, which I have not seen before, but I'm sure that will be easily enjoyed in my house. So everything, like I said, is packaged really nicely. So let's get into what I won. So the first thing is I have fillings for you, and this is apple pie, snickerdoodle cookies, a hint of butterbrickle, and it's like a little pie. So I'm going to take it out of the and let's see if you can see, like it's got a little apple on it. It's like, ooh, it's really soft. Oh goodness. This one, okay, it says it was poured on 10-6, so it's nicely cured by now, and This is like a baked apple pie scent, like very like bakery cinnamon with definitely some buttery notes, like those simmering apple notes. The snickerdoodle is real interesting because I think that that goes super well with the apple pie, you know, sort of that cinnamon cookie note. But the vanilla from the cookie actually like brings up the like pie crusty note. It's really very good. Very good. And it smells super strong. So there's that one. And this is one that I've always wanted to try. So it's got a little nose on it and it says, Birdie's Making Sense Sinus Soother, which is camphor, eucalyptus, and mint. And it says, please wait to melt me. I still need time to cure, 2 to 3 weeks from pour date. And the pour date on this is 10/26. So it is cured at this point, you know, based on that. Okay, so it is really, it is very much eucalyptus. It doesn't have as much green note in the eucalyptus, and the camphor does lean Vicks, but it's not just a dupe for Vicks. So it's not like mixes very like that mentholatum kind of note in Vicks, which I really like. Can sometimes be like really sharp, and I feel like this is smoother than that. It smells really good. I'm wondering if it's the mint that might like calm it down, which sounds weird, right? Because mint is usually the opposite, but it is like really like nose clearing. I can see how someone would want to melt this like with a headache. Those minty scents in the bedroom are great for sleep and relaxation, in my opinion. That one smells really super strong, so I'm excited to melt that. And then this one is a large Break Me bar. And so it is large and in charge, and it was poured on 10/30, and it is no plum intended, mandarin plum and hints of frosted animal cookie and white cake. So I'm wondering if this is kind of the answer to sweet plum pastry. We'll see. Oh, okay, it does have kind of that note, but I really like this plum better. So this is the plum that is like fruity plum. And to me, like plums can read like a little bit floral sometimes. Sometimes they can read a little bit body care. Sometimes they can read a little like perfumey. But this one is like fruit. So, and I don't know, mandarin plum to me, I'm not sure if that just is a particular oil or if it's supposed to be like mandarin and plum. I don't really smell citrus, so to me, it's mostly like a really bright, beautiful plum. Fruity. And then I don't get a lot of white cake, but that frosted animal cookies can sometimes smell a little bit cherry, which I don't love, but in this blend, I think it works really nicely with the plum. So that smells really good. And it smells super strong. Like I'm super impressed with like the strength on cold on all of these so far have been really strong. And this guy's so cute. This one is, I have the final sleigh, which is strawberry pound cake, sugar cookie dough, vanilla bean Noel, and a hint of Fruit Loops. And look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Like that is adorable. And it's like, yeah. Oh, this is awesome. So it says a hint of Fruit Loops. I think it's more than a hint. I get Fruit Loop, like, I get Fruit Loop first almost. And then that strawberry pound cake. And it is the one that is like really like leaning bakery. Does that make sense? Which really is helped by the Fruit Loops, which I read as kind of like a lemon note. So Fruit Loops to me kind of smells, you know, citrusy, but also like a little bit crunchy, like kind of that, that note of like if you were going to like chew up like kind of the dry pieces. of Fruit Loops. And then let's see. I don't pick out Vanilla Bean Noel on cold, but that oil to me can be overpowered, especially by something as strong as Fruit Loops or Strawberry Pound Cake. But I bet it really just adds like some creaminess. That one also smells super strong. Again, shocking. And then the last wax melt is gigantic. Like, I don't know, like it's like, you know, huge, huge. And it's a little Hello Kitty, and it's Humble and Kind, which is fizzy pop, cream soda, pink sugar, and cotton candy. And her bags feel really nice, like they're thick. Oh, so her fizzy pop smells a lot like that kind of effervescent note that that people call like Sprite, you know? I get what I'm gonna interpret as cream soda, which is just like sweet fizziness. And I don't know if I necessarily get, I'm afraid to take this out because her wax is very soft, which I really like soft wax. Like, I just feel like the closer it is to like scoopable wax, the better it performs in my opinion, especially in like a Scentsy warmer, which a lot of my warmers are. This one smells really interesting. So I don't typically like fizzy pop smells, but I'm wondering if that cream soda makes it sugary enough that like I can handle it. And I know the cotton candy will do that too. I don't really get pink sugar on cold, but that is neither here nor there. And then the last thing that she sent me is called a handmade car stinkers. And it's a Grinch. It says Merry Grinchmas. And it says, hang in your car, closet, pantries, drawers, lockers, or other small spaces that need a scent boost. And then it says car stinkers last anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. Some scents are stronger and may last longer. Keep in mind, car stinkers are heat activated and tend to be stronger in the summer months. So obviously, like, we're in December, but I mean, I also live in Texas. So, you know, like today it was in the 70s. So it still may work just fine. Okay, let me see if I can show it to you. It's got this, and look, like this, just like little attention to detail, these cute thingies. And it looks like these are elasticized. And this is in the scent Spiced Cranberries, and it smells so great. So it's definitely like that red hot cinnamon. So whereas the baked apple pie was more of a bakery cinnamon, this is really like if you had a red hot candy, like that's what it smells like. And the cranberries are kind of the ones that are close to what would, in my mind, be in like Cider Lane or cranberry chutney, that is kind of that really kind of sweetened cranberry note rather than the tart cranberry note, which I think marries really, really well with the red hot spice. It smells like Christmassy to me. So I know for a lot of people, Christmassy is tree. And my family tradition when I was young was my family would cut down what we call cedar trees, but they're mountain cedars. And so we would cut those down, not at like a tree farm or something. Like, we would go out onto our land and cut down something that looked kind of bushy, big enough to fit in our space. And so we have this cedar tree, and that scent is very different than most people's like pine tree or spruce tree. And so the scents that people have, like especially them like pine and spruce notes, I don't associate that necessarily with Christmas. I associate more with Christmas like that cinnamon note. So that was my haul, and I just am so very grateful that someone would like do this for the wax community, whether I win or someone else, but it like came at the exact perfect time that I really needed it. So thank you, Bridget. I don't know when her next ordering cycle is. I have been seeing like some things on her website, especially related to like cereal. So I'm thinking that probably in the next few days, maybe week, that she'll restock her Etsy site. If you haven't shopped with Britta, she does, my daughter's helping me, she does She does stock on Etsy. And she has a lot of like these kind of things that are like realistic foodie things, but she has started doing some things that are just kind of a little bit more traditional. And I like that. I love her artistic flair, but I know that can take a really long time, and she's becoming more and more and more popular as the days go on, and she's like really her scents her scent profiles are really great, and they honestly smell super strong. So I know, isn't it cute? She's looking at the
it's so
like the little
do you
tart.
think it's apple on the inside?
It might be. I don't know. We'll have to see when we open it.
When will you melt it?
I'm not sure when we'll melt it. So anyways, I'm really thankful. Keep an eye out on her Etsy site. Join her Facebook group. And I will talk to you guys later. Let me know about the quality of the video because I'm really interested to hear. Bye, y'all.